Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. In this video, we'll show you how to set up Google Ads enhanced conversion using local storage. Okay, so first of all, let's get to know about local storage. Okay, so you can see over here, what should you use local storage for? Put simply, local storage is used for storing and retrieving data. While you can store small amounts of data with local storage, it is not suitable for large datasets. Local storage is accessible to anyone who uses the device, so you shouldn't use it to store sensitive information. So this is the basic definition of local storage. Okay, so we'll be using this landing page for storing the local storage. Then we're going to be retrieving some data in the thank you page. So you can see over here in this page, we have a call to action called get evaluation now. So if I click on it, then you can see over here, we have full name, email, and phone number. So when someone click or fill up this form, like filling a full name, email, and phone number, and click on this start your evaluation now button, then who you want to store this data, because these data are not available in the thank you page. So if I go to the thank you page, so if someone click on this button, they will be redirected to this thank you page. And in this thank you page, you don't see any options like full name, email, phone number. Okay, so that's why we want to store this data. When someone fill up this form and click on this button, and we want to retrieve this data in the thank you page using local storage. Okay, so hopefully you have understood the scenario. So let's see how we can do that. So we'll be setting up Google Ads conversion tracking, enhanced conversion tracking for this Google Ads account. So I have already created the Google Ads conversion and conversion linker, but we need to pass the enhanced conversion data. Okay, so let's see how we can do it. So first of all, I'll go to the website and click on get evaluation now, and we're gonna be collecting full name. Actually, we are not gonna be using full name. We are gonna be using first name and last name, because if you go to Google Ads uh, enhanced conversion, then if I go to over here, include user provided data, then I need to click on select user provided data variable. If I click on new variable, then you can see over here, we don't have any options called full name. We have options called first name and surname. Surname means last name, you know. So we need to split it with two categories. Full name with two categories, one with first name and other one with surname or last name, whatever. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the website and fill up my name. Okay, so this is my full name. So let's see how we can store it using local storage. So I'm gonna select this one and I'll click on inspect. Okay, then you can see over here the selected uh, input type. Okay, so I'm gonna click on right button of my mouse, then I will go to the copy section and I'm gonna click on copy JS path. Then I will go to the console and I'll paste it. Then I'm gonna write dot value. Okay, then I can get the value of my full name, but we want to split the full name with first name and last name. Okay, and now currently it is showing the full name. So let's see how we can split it. So for splitting, we are going to be calling the split function. I'm going to write dot split. Okay, then I'm going to give a first bracket and I'm going to provide double quotation and space, and I'm going to use another double quotation. Then I'm gonna use third bracket and put 0. Okay, so if I use it, then you can see I have got the first name. Okay, so for getting last name, we just need to provide 1. Okay, so if I copy it and paste it. So instead of 0, I'm gonna provide 1. Then I'll get the last name. So you can see over here Ridoy and Shagor is the last name. Okay, perfect. So first of all, we're gonna be copying this section. Okay, then we're gonna be using local storage. Okay, so for storing the data, we need to call some function. So let's do it. So I'm gonna write window dot local storage. So this is the local storage. Then we are gonna be setting the function. So this is actually called encapsulation in coding language, whether it is Java or C++ or any other programming languages. So we are going to be using setter and getter method, so first of all we will be setting the value, then we will be getting the value. So this is called encapsulation in programming languages. Okay, so window dot local storage dot set item. Okay, then if I give the first bracket, then you can see we need to pass the value using key and value. Okay, so we are gonna be passing the value key as first name. Okay, so I'm gonna give the quotation and I'll write first name. Okay, then I'm gonna give the value. So the value would be the dynamic value. So I have copied the value. So if I paste it over here, then it will be shown the dynamic value. Okay, so I'm gonna uh, close the first bracket and use uh, enter. Then you can see it is unverified. But if we go to the application section, okay, and if we choose our domain from the local storage, then you can see over here first name is showing Vidoy. Okay, that means we have stored the data. Okay, so let's see how we can retrieve the data using local storage. Okay, so for retrieving the data, what I need to do, I need to copy it. Okay, so I'm gonna copy it and I'll go to the tag section of my Google Tag Manager. I need to, because I have stored the data over here, but I need to, if I delete everything from the console section, then the data would be gone. So we need to store it permanently. So for storing the data permanently, we are going to be creating a tags. Okay, so I'm going to click on new and I'll name the tag as custom HTML, custom HTML. Then I can write Google. I can write customer information, customer info. This is the first name. Okay, so first name. So this is for the first name. I'll click on tag configuration and I'm gonna be choosing custom HTML. So I need to write some script. So script. Then I'm gonna close the script. Okay, and inside this we need to provide the value. Okay, so I'm gonna paste this value over here. Perfect. So for the triggering, as I already told you, I want to fire this trigger when someone click on this start your valuation now button. Okay, so I'll go to the inspect and I'm gonna copy this text. Okay, I'll copy it, go to Google Tag Manager and I want to trigger it when someone click on this text. So maybe I can name this as start your valuation now trigger. Then the triggering would be all element click text equals or contains this one, start your valuation now. So I'm gonna click on save. I'll click on save from this section. So we have stored the data. using custom HTML. Now we need to retrieve the data. So for retrieving the data, I'm gonna go to the variable section. I need to create a custom JavaScript variable. So we're gonna be going to the user defined variable section. I'm gonna click on new, and I can name it as CJS custom JavaScript customer first name. Okay. Perfect. Variable configuration would be custom JavaScript. Then I need to call a function. So function, first bracket, second bracket. Now I need to return the value. Okay, so I'm gonna click on I'm gonna write return. Okay, then I need to write window dot local storage dot get item. Okay, then we need to provide the value, which is first name. Okay, so you need to provide the exact key value over here, first name. Then I'm gonna end this with the semicolon. So return window dot local storage get item. So we are using getter method over here. So I'm gonna click on save, and let's see whether it works or not. So if it works, then we are gonna be creating the uh, data layer custom JavaScript variable. Okay, so I'll click on preview. I'm gonna click on connect. So let's click on get evaluation now and fill out. Full name is test ttt, email testgmail.com, phone number. So I'm gonna click on start your evaluation now. So it will be redirecting to the thank you page. Okay. So if I go to over here, then you can see over here CJS customer first name is test. Okay. So it is working properly. Now we need to create other variables. Okay. So let's go to over here, and this is for the first name and this is for the last name. Okay, so let's create another custom JavaScript variable for last name. Okay, so I need to use the local storage window.local storage command again. So I'm gonna write window dot local storage dot set item. Then I'm gonna be providing the key as last name. Okay, so last name, and value would be this one. So I'm gonna copy this and paste it over here, and I'm gonna end the first bracket. I'll click on enter. Okay, and I'll go to I can copy it, and I'll go to the application section, and you can see the last name is Shagur. Okay, so let's go to tag assistant. Let's edit this tag. So instead of using customer info first name, we're going to be using only customer info. Okay, then I'm going to use another command over here, which is window.local storage set item. So this is the last name, first name, last name. Okay, so I'm gonna use a semicolon over here, and I'll click on save. Then I'm gonna go to the variable section. I'll create another custom JavaScript variable. Okay, so copy CJ's customer info. So this one would be either surname or last name. Last name. Okay. So function window.local storage get item. So instead of first name, I'm gonna be using last name. Okay. I'll click on save. So first name, last name, then we have email and phone number. So let's take them as well. Okay, so I'm gonna click on inspect. I'll click on copy JS path console dot value. Okay, so this one. So I can copy this section and I'm gonna write command called do dot local storage dot set item. I need to provide key and value. So key would be email and value would be the copied dynamic value. Okay, so I'm gonna hit enter. So it is showing undefined. Okay, so I can copy this section and then check whether we are getting the email or not. So I'll copy it and go to application. Then from local storage, I need to select my domain. So email is my email. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the tag manager. Go to tags. Modify this tag. So I'm gonna hit enter and provide this one. Hit enter again. So sorry, semicolon again. Okay, so I'll click on save. And let's go to the variable section. And I'm gonna copy this one. CJ's customer email. Okay. Then function return window dot local storage get item. So instead of last name, I'm gonna provide email. Okay. I'll click on save. So the last one is the phone number. Okay. So I'm gonna select the phone number and go to the inspect. I'm gonna copy the selected item. Copy yes path console dot value. So I have got the phone number, so I'm gonna copy it and I need to write some command called window dot local storage. This is there. Then I'm gonna use dot set item. So this is set item. Then I'm use the first bracket and I need to provide key and value. So key would be, I can only write phone. Okay, and value would be the copied dynamic value. I'm gonna hit enter. Okay, so I can copy it from here, and if I go to the application, local storage, selected domain, phone, it's this one. So let's go to the tag manager, tags, modify these tags, custom HTML tag. I'll hit enter and provide this value. Put a semicolon over here. Okay, I'll click on save. Then I'll go to the variable section and copy one of the user defined variables, for example, this one, edit this one, CJS customer phone. Okay, so return window.local storage get items. So instead of using phone email, I'm gonna use phone. Okay, I'll click on save. Now we'll go to the tag section. So first let's test whether the data is coming or not. Then we're going to be using the enhanced conversion. So I'm going to click on preview. Continue. I'll click on get evaluation now. Fill up the record fields and click on start your evaluation now. So let's go to the thank you page. So you can see over here CJS customer email, CJS first name, CJS last name, CJS phone number. So every data are coming properly. So now let's use them in the Google Ads enhanced conversion section. Okay, so I'm going to edit the Google Ads conversion. Then I'll go to include user provided data from your website. Select user defined variable. I'm going to click on new variable and I'll name this variable as enhanced conversion data and I'll choose user provided data. Then we have email. So in the email section, we are going to be using CJS customer email. In the phone number section, we're going to be using CJS customer phone. And in the first name, we're going to be using CJS customer first name. In the surname, we're going to be using customer last name. So these are the informations we are going to be using. Then I'm going to click on save. Maybe we need to provide country and postcode. So we don't have this option. So we can use this pre-built variable. Okay, paste path maybe is your, so not a big deal. I'm gonna click on save. I'll click on save from here as well. Now we need to click on the preview section and test whether enhanced conversion data is properly working or not. Okay, so I'm gonna click on continue. I'll click on get evaluation now. I'm gonna fill up the information and click on start your evaluation now. Okay, then I'll go to the tag assistant and click on this event Google Ads conversion request a code. Thank you. Show more. Click on window loaded. Then you can see over here CSS provider enhanced conversion value first name test last name TTT postal code. Sorry, we're not using postal code and this email, phone number and address. So everything is working properly. Everything is working fine. Okay, so I'll go to the tag as tag manager and publish the changes. Okay, so this is how you can set up Google Ads enhanced conversion uh, using local storage. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you have liked our video. If you like our video, then you can subscribe our channel, follow our page. You have a good day. Bye bye.